Hey guys, so what I've been doing in my videos recently is using some products one last time that are going to be expiring in August. I'm going to try to do that in the month of July, and every day I pick like a different product. So in today's video, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild lip and cheek color from the Nightmare Before Christmas collection from last year, and this is Barrel of Scares. So yeah, this is going to be my lip and cheek color today, and it is purple. It is very, very purple. So what I typically do with this type of product is scrape off the excess off the applicator and then just do one dot and then blend it. So this is a pretty intense purple. And as you can see, that's like way too intense, but we can fix that. Because my skin is so light that it can't really handle this level of intensity for the color. So I'm just blending it as best I can, and then I take a little bit of my face powder and diffuse it with that. This is a Wet n Wild powder brush because I already brought my other brushes in the other room to be clean. So see, I can just kind of diffuse it a little bit with a little bit of face powder. That way it doesn't look too crazy, but I still have that purpley color on my cheeks. All right, we're going to put that aside, and we're going to use that on the lips too. And I feel like it looks actually better on the lips than it does on the cheeks. Morphe Solo Artist Priming Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Debut. Sephora 57 brush. If you hear noises in the background, my husband is home because it's Sunday. So just try to ignore that. Okay, so the first product I'm going to use for my eyes is Urban Decay Tease. Oh God. I'm going to have to re-glue that back in, but it didn't shatter, thank goodness. And I'm going to grab one of my Moda brushes. I'm just doing one eye at a time like I always do. Or try to remember to do, I should say. Yeah, I think this is going to look good with what I'm going to use on the lids. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is, you know those Revlon eyeliners that I use all the time? I'm going to use one as an eyeshadow. This is called Under the Radar, and it's a gorgeous taupe. Yeah, I woke up in the middle of the night last night, and I started thinking about these eyeliners, and I was like, yeah, they would make beautiful eyeshadows. So that's what that looks like. So let's put that as an eyeshadow, because the finish on these is so pretty and this color is so gorgeous. Okay, now on the other side is actually a blender, so that's perfect. So we're going to use that to blend this out, but isn't that pretty? Yes, I like it. All right, now let's put this on the waterline as well. Wow, that's such an easy eye. Okay, I'm gonna shut off the camera, do the other eye, curl my lashes, apply mascara, and come back and do the lips. Okay, so what I had to do was go back and add more Urban Decay Tease to the first eye because I put too much on the other eye. So in order to make it symmetrical, I just had to add some more Tease. Then I curled my lashes and added my Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. All right, now the next product I'm going to use, I don't think I've shown you guys yet, and there's a little bit of a story attached to it. I was at CVS one day and I noticed that they had a lot of the Creme shop products on sale, and I spotted this lip liner called Liplock, and the shade of it is Your Majesty, and it's a purple. And I brought it home, could not get the cap off for anything. I tried everything. I tried pliers, I tried everything. And I was like, what is going on here? I went online, I started reading the reviews. Everybody else was saying the same thing, that they couldn't get the cap off and they had to return it. And I am so stubborn that there was no way I was going to do that. So if you look at the cap, I'm twirling it around, you can see marks where I tried to remove it. I went out to my husband's shop area in the shed and I put this thing in a vise. And then I took a pair of pliers and twisted the cap. And I was able to get it off, but I don't think anybody's going to want to go to that extreme just to remove the cap off their lip liner. But if you are willing to do something like that and go to that extreme, this purple is the most unique purple eyeliner I've ever had. I'm sorry, not eyeliner, lip liner. And I got it for very, very little money. I don't know if CVS still has these on sale or not, but wait till you see this purple. Yeah, okay, I did not own a purple lip liner like that. Have never found one in that shade of purple. So that is going to make a really good base for the Wet n Wild barrel of Scares. And even though I'll be throwing this out in August, I'm sure at some point that lip liner will come in handy. And it's sharpenable too. And that's the other thing, is people said they had a hard time sharpening it, but I have some really good sharpeners that I use that will sharpen pretty much anything. As you can see, this is not for the faint of heart. I'm going to take a brush, a small brush, and blend it. Because just using the applicator isn't going to work. Yeah, because this is such an intense color, you're going to have to blend it with a brush. So this is like obviously a crazy color for blush and lips, and not everybody's going to want something like that, but Halloween collections tend to be unusual colors, and I love to play with all different kinds of colors. And I thought that would go really good with the eyes. Now I'm going to take the brush that I used for Tease and just give this a little bit of a blend on the edges. Where I can see where it's not blended as well. So that is my kind of crazy taupe and purple makeup tutorial. Yeah, if you have purchased any of these Revlon liners that I've been talking about nonstop, try it as an eyeshadow, because with this nice blender that they give you on the other side, they make really nice eyeshadows, I think. I think that's really pretty. So thank you for watching and subscribing, and give this video a like if you like videos that show you how to use products in a different and unique way, or a video that shows you some unique colors. Bye guys.